What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you on this Monday, and we have one hell of a show for you guys today. I look up, and who do I see? Only the most amazing family on planet Earth, EARF, hanging out with me. You damn straight. We got real canal life in the house. Hola, my brother. Good to see you. Silver Dave's XRP up in here. Charts can't lie. You damn straight. Sometimes they might. Let me stop. But not my man. Charts can't lie. Charts can be a little deceiving. Depends on how everything's going around the world. We've got, let's see what we got over here. We got Anthony, the man, the myth, the Wanner. Anthony Wanner in the house. Guys, let's get right into it. We got one hell of a show for you guys today. Shouts out to the Crypto for Life Chicago coin and XRP family. Guys, our time has come, and we're going to talk about that a lot more. Let's get right into the market, guys. Market back above $3 trillion, $3.04 trillion. Damn it, we got into like the 2 point something. I was like, oh my goodness. And everybody named mama was calling bear market. Hey, it's easy to figure, I'm not trying to say it's not easy to go there when you're down almost damn near 1.2 million, $1.2 trillion. Good Lord. From October 6th, when Bitcoin got up to like 126,000, everything was blasting. Everybody's like, wait a minute, damn it, we're going down. Ain't nothing wrong with that, huh? That's the way it looked, but that could be a bear trap, which is what I think it was. Was it bear trap or bull trap? Bitcoin right now, 88,469, guys. Ethereum right now, trying to get back over that 3,000 mark at 29 and some change. We got XRP doing this thing, creating some distance, heading to the top. We're going to talk about that and much more. 223, guys. BNB right now at 869. Solana coming in at 137 and some change, guys. TRX right now at 27 cents. Dogecoin doing the thing at 15 cents. ADA coming in at 42 cents. We got ZEC at 561.52. Link at that old stinky link at 12.98, guys, up a bit. We got XL right now at 25 cents. It was just for a dollar. Not quite there. Did your dollar cost average in? Hey, that's not financial advice. You got to do what's best for you. LTC right now is at 85.99, currently number 19 on CoinMarketCap. We got Hedera. H-bar is a big deal, 14 cents. Guys, by the way, if you didn't know, my name is James, aka 68J. I've been in crypto since 2017, documenting my journey in the evolution of money. With that being said, make sure you guys understand that nothing we talk about in the show should ever be considered or deemed financial advice, for I'm not, no comprende, nada. Hell al nado. Let me stop. I don't know damn. I know a little bit poquito. Not a financial advisor, guys. Make sure you guys remember that as we go through this show, and anything in the past, present, or the future. No, not financial advice. Let's keep it going. AVAX right now, 13.19, guys. We got Sui at 152. Shiba, Cinco Zeros and Ocho still. Good Lord, can we get to those Cinco Zeros and Uno? Huh? 401. Just saying. Crow right now is at 11 cents, guys. Still way undervalued. That last bull run, 2020, when that damn thing got up to 96, almost 97 cents. Uniswap right now at 634. We got Ton right now at 156. Polkadot, is it doing its thing? Not yet. 236. What a bargain. I'm just saying. Not financial advice. Astra right now still above $1 at 114. We got Avi at 177.69. Near, let's make it clear, 195. ICP is a big deal. Don't believe me. Just do the research yourself. 423, guys. OKB right now at 106 and some change. We got PI right now at 23 cents, guys. We got Ondo right now at 50 cents. Matic right now is 13 cents, guys. We got Algo at 14 cents. Trump coin still down $66 from all-time highs. What the hell's going on with that? What the hell? What in tarnation? You know I'm serious when I say tarnation. That's an old-ass word. Filecoin right now at 165, guys. We got VChain right now. VChain. Try Google and VChain partnership. See if you sleep tonight. 1 cent. That's not financial advice either. Castle right now, guys, at 4 cents. Flare, don't you dare sleep on Flare at almost 1.5 cents. RLUSD moving on up. 62 on CoinMarketCap. Gotta love it. Shouts out to Ripple. XCC right now at 5 cents, guys. QNT doing this thing at 79.17. We got Cake. Andrew Tate came out in a video and said, I got rich as hell on Pancake Swap. I was like, what? I thought he was going to say like XRP or something. 237. We got Jupiter right now at 24 cents. Dash 58.80. Haven't talked about that one in a while. FET right now at 28 cents, guys. We got Optimism. There's a whole lot of optimism with 4 ETFs banging in the market right now. Good Lord, and we're just getting started. 32 cents for Optimism, guys. We got STX, just like the song we play here each and every day by my man Crypto Tales. Stack it up. No affiliation. Stacks right now at 32 cents, guys. INJ 581. CRV right now at 40 cents, guys. TIA, hey, mijo. Let me stop. 64 cents, guys. We got GRT right now at 5 cents. XTZ right now at 50 cents. Telcoin, back doing this thing again. Huh? Dos zeros and cinco. For those of you guys know Spanish, huh? Y'all didn't know I was bilingual? Let me stop. It's the coffee. Y'all pray for me. Let's keep it going. Let's see. IOTA right now at 11 cents, guys. And coming in at number 100 is TWT at 108. Doesn't matter unless you got a Telegram, I guess, right? Let's move on. Bitcoin doing this thing. Gotta love it, guys, huh? Is Bitcoin going to wreck the market? We know it's been doing that. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because I brought that up. Disco R1 in the house. DCA, dollar cost average. You damn straight. CCAD's in the house. What's up, my brother? Shouts out to CCAD's and his wife and my nephew out there. They were out there in Aruba going, Viva la crypto for life. I was like, uh-oh, that's my brother right there. Ivan Hernandez in the house. Good to see you, my brother. Appreciate you guys in a major way. For those of you guys might tune in and check this out on a later date, maybe you got the recording. You're like, why is this guy talking so fast? I got a coffee problem, aka liquid crack. Let me stop. Chicken 15 is Chicken 415 in the house. That's my brother. Good to see you, my man. Let's get right into it. We got a hell of a show. I'm gonna try to make it not so long, but I got a lot of content. Okay, let's talk about it. 2017, we talked about it. Crypto hype cycle. Everybody was hype. Everybody was putting out hype. Hype this and hype that. Chill this and chill that. 2021, it was an altcoin speculation cycle. Speculation. We're going to do this, and we're speculating. We're going to have these partnerships. Wait a minute. Where you go? Hello? The number you've reached is disconnected. Some of those companies not even here today. 2025 is the cryptocurrency utility, in my opinion, super cycle. And that's not financial advice. It's that simple. You've been warned. That's all I got to say about that. Let's move on. Chart Nerd came out with this, giving some homage to my man Smoke. Shouts out to Smoke. Shouts out to Chart Nerd. XRP ISO 20022. Everybody keeps saying, it's not happening. They're not doing stuff together. Well, at the end of the day, guys, documentation beats conversation, so does facts. It says, just in Quant CEO shares document revealing Ripple/Stellar's integration with the ISO 20022 interoperability framework. Even though they try to deny it, guys, look, what did JP Morgan say? What did Charles Gasparino said to JP Morgan? Not JP Morgan, but BlackRock, Larry Fink. Are you guys? What about XRP ETFs? I can't talk about it. We want to know. No, you don't, but we do. Well, I can't. And what does Swift say? We're not doing. Okay, stop it. Huh? ISO 2. Well, we're not implementing any particular. Stop it. Let's check it out. No sound. Just read. Okay, let's go back and see if I can read some of this here. This is Quant CEO Gilbert Verdian. Let's see what he puts out here. Right here it says, when you establish TC 307 to develop ISO 20022 standards, or ISO standards for blockchain in 2016, basing it on ISO 20022. Come on now, stop it. It's all right there. All you got to do is read. It's right there. All you got to do is read. He even gave a link. Wait a minute. Look at the ISO form. ISO, right there. Document it. Huh? Connect the dots. Look at it. Look, okay. He's going to do it. Look at it. Wait a minute. Say, look. Stop it. Well, it's not going to be, all these people, it's not going to be because ISO put some stuff out and, wait a minute. Who posted this again? Huh? Wait a minute. This is the ISO 20022 form, is it not? ISO.org, is it not? Huh? Back in 16, is it not? Guys, they've been working on this for a long time. Zoom in. Can somebody zoom in for me? Zoom in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow. Ripple, Stellar, others. Just saying. Swift. No affiliation, huh? Because guys, remember, they don't care if you win. They don't want you to win. Remember that. Let's move on. The patience and loyalty will soon pay off. All that patience, all that loyalty that you guys have had for Ripple, XRP, XRPL, and now RLUSD is about to pay off. You damn straight. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, there's something to be excited about. There's something, and it's not just this price. Look, guys, this is peanuts. This is peanuts. I mean, it's going up quite a bit, but it's peanuts when you think about the grand scheme of things. 225? I mean, yeah, we're only like $1 and some change away from all time. 225? Bitcoin 88? The greatest asset is moving better than anything else in the market, and especially the top 10? XRP? Well, wait a minute, Jay. You bring up this picture a whole lot, of Brad Donald Trump stood out there. They had like beef bourguignon, a glass of wine, maybe. I don't know what else they had. A couple of hors d'oeuvres or whatever. They met like 6 times. Brad was at the crypto summit at the White House next to Trump. He was at the Senate hearing. All these different things that was going on that's put Ripple at the forefront of this. Trump, by the way, mentioned it on Truth Social. He said XRP ate on Solana. Then he went back and said, Ethereum and Bitcoin later. What does it all mean, 6-8? Well, how about listening, if you guys go right here, Vet put this out, by Charles Hopkinson. And guess what Charles Hopkinson said? Guess who's the hardest working man, right here, hardest working person on the Clarity Act is who? Ripple CEO? The same guy pushing XRP? What? I didn't say it. Charles did. You remember Charles? What do you do? What do you do? That one. Listen in.
I think the hardest working person on the Clarity Act was Brad. He was in DC pretty much every day.
Brad who? Brad was in DC every day, working hard. The hardest working person on the Clarity Act? We've heard Charles say a whole lot about Brad and Ripple lately. Why?
Talking to people every day, eating with the president, doing all kinds of things. I keep running into him. I say, hey.
We're talking about Brad Garlinghouse, correct? For clarity.
Yes, that's correct. He's one of the hardest working guys.
The hardest working guy on the Clarity Act, Ripple CEO, Brad Garlinghouse. Somebody needs to hear that again. One more again.
I think the hardest working person on the Clarity Act was Brad.
Hey, y'all trying to figure out if y'all made the right choice about XRP. Hold on a second, guys. Something happened with my computer. Okay, we're back.
President doing all kinds of things. I keep running into him. I say, hey.
We're talking about Brad Garlinghouse, correct? For clarity.
Yes, that's correct. I say, hey.
We're talking about Brad Garlinghouse, correct? For clarity.
Yes, that's the person on the Clarity Act was Brad. I think the hardest working person on the Clarity Act was Brad.
Why would Brad be the hardest working person on the Clarity Act? Why would Brad Garlinghouse be the hardest working person on the Clarity Act?
He was in DC pretty much every day.
Every day? Working on the Clarity Act?
Talking to people every day, eating with the president, doing all kinds of things.
And people out there still buying skunk G-string coin, and they're hoping all those coins out there, which 90-something% won't make it, they're just dreaming upon dreaming upon dreaming, shilling upon shilling, and everybody's hating on the one asset. And the hardest working person on the Clarity Act is Ripple CEO? The one that says XRP is at the center of everything?
Hardest working person on the Clarity Act was Brad. He was in DC pretty much every day, talking to people every day, eating with the president, doing all kinds of things.
Meeting with the president? That's when they had beef bourguignon? Just saying.
I keep running into him. I say, hey.
We're talking about Brad Garlinghouse, correct? For clarity.
Yes, that's correct.
That's correct.
He's one of the hardest working guys.
He's one of the hardest working guys. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin family. All I got to tell you is know what the hell you hold. This is for you. It's coming. Don't go nowhere.
This one, come on. Does it like it is. Got him switching gears, no Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, basing let money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow.
I told y'all was it Friday? I said, give me $10,000. Give me $10,000. Just a new person. Give me $10,000. I'll tell you 5 coins to get. 10,000. I'm not financial. I'm just entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. 10,000. Take everything from me today. Give me 10,000. I'll be a multimillionaire by 2030. Know what the hell you hold. Let's move on. That's all I got to say about that. Let's move on. All right. When XRP hits number 2 in market cap, massive FOMO. When it hits number 1, oh my God, so many will vanish. You're going to see half of X just shut up or just delete their accounts. I'm going to really enjoy what comes next. I'm going to have my popcorn, a little soda pop. Oh, Lord. Let's keep it going. 6 ETFs are live so far on XRP. Wall Street is ready to open the floodgates. 6? Let's come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. XRPM, XRPZ. So XRPM by Amplify XRP ETF. XRPZ, Franklin Templeton, is live. Woo! XRPR, Rex Osprey. XRP, They got it. I don't know how they got that one out. Bitwise, XRPC, Canary Capital, and the one and only, the one and only, the Tenderoni, XGXRP, Grayscale. Y'all still wondering BlackRock coming? I'm just saying. Know what the hell you hold. Let's keep it going. Breaking. No one gives a damn. What is this? Polymarket says breaking President Trump to sign an executive order from the Oval Office. Guys, if I had $1, every time I heard this, he's going to sign something today. He's going to sign something. They've been saying he's going to sign something for the last 11 months. At the end of the day, no one gives a damn. Okay? Until he starts putting things in place to get us that moment he stated. You'll all be tired of winning. That's what we're waiting for, honestly. I mean, you guys, look, we can sit there and show, I like it. You know, I like it. I don't care. It's not about Republican, Democrat. It's not about whether you like or dislike. Look, I'm a father, husband, and at the end of the day, it's about what's going to happen in this country to put the people, the American people, and obviously it's going to benefit those around the world in a position to win, to get tired of winning. That's what we're talking about. And by the way, P.S., stop the damn manipulation. Last week, most were saying the bull market was over. XRP has other plans. It really does. We got so much to talk about today. My gosh. Chad Steingraber says, Franklin and Bitwise are really going at it, neck and neck. Franklin, XRPZ, 27,286, worth 7.4 million. Bitwise, 320. And so, guys, they've been going neck and neck. I don't know where the number's at right now, but man, the battle of the XRP ETFs. Not really, but having some fun with it. Just the beginning, Franklin Templeton put this out. It says EZRP fit the EZ formula, but the XRPZ ticker was just too clean to pass up. Shouts out to Franklin Templeton. It's on like Donkey Kong, It's on like Donkey Kong. It said, so this is WF comes out. If you guys don't know who that is, that's Well Fudd. Comes out with this, says, the Christmas pump is coming with rate cuts. I'm dreaming of a XRP Christmas. I told you I could sing. Good Lord, if Santa gives us a $20 XRP this year, I'll believe in him again. I'm just saying. Here comes Santa Claus. Let me stop it. Tara comes out with this on her TA here. It says it reached the XRP is trying to break out. It reached the 0.5 retrace, and the RSI is strong. Breaking past this level now means that 230 is next. To what? 230. To what? 230. To what? Come on now. We're at 225. That's just 5 cents. The critical 0.382 support. This is the level that XRP really needs to reclaim in order to help confirm the bottom is in. The bottom is in. You better get your bottoms ready. We still don't have confirmation of a new trend just yet, although it is starting to get really impulsive and show signs of strength. Definitely what we like to see at the start of macro W3. We need to pay very close attention to BTC in this moment, because we know BTC can wreck the market. Which just reached its resistance at $88.3 thousand. It's right there right now, 88.7, 88.3 right there. And hasn't been able to break above it yet. Wait for the break or retrace, which will give us insights into XRP's next movement. We are so close. We are so close. My gosh. We are super close. Let's hope they don't continue to use, oh my God, I got to get better with going back and proofreading. Use BTC to disrupt XRP ETF's momentum. Don't mess it up. But at the end of the day, the hardest working man on the Clarity Act knows a lot more than Pookie, knows a lot more than John, talking about it's not this and it's not that, and you guys are just being scammed and XRP. What? How many shillers and scammers have you known had, in the crypto space at least? There's probably quite a few in the political world, but it's been having beef bourgeois with Trump, meeting with Trump 6 times, at the Oval Office, at the Clarity Act, was attended during the Clarity Act, not Clarity Act, Crypto Summit, How many people was there? Was every crypto project there? No, but Brad was. Oh, by the way, Trump did mention XRP first. There was a whole lot of stuff going on. I'm not, look, guys, it's so funny. You get on X and you start believing all these people. Like, there's some smart people on X. It is. And I've already mentioned them. I don't got to mention them again. There's some smart people on here. But there's probably 95% of a whole bunch of dum-dums. Greatest thing about crypto, anybody can do it. Worst thing about crypto, anybody can do it. Look into a person's past to figure out who they are, the credibility of what they're talking about. At the end of the day, guess what I've learned when I was coming up doing my life? Success leaves clues. Oh, by the way, success. Brad, talk to me.
You're going to see many, many hundreds of billions of dollars of tokenized real-world assets fairly quickly.
In 5 years. 5 years, yeah. So, I mean,
it's for a dumb reason.
Swift today, there's two ways to think about Swift. There's the messaging, there's liquidity. Right. Liquidity is owned by the banks. Right. I think less about the messaging and more about liquidity. Because if you're driving all the liquidity, that's good for XRP. Right. Anyway, so I'll say 5 years, 14%. I'll say 5 years, 14%. I'll say 5 years, 14%.
5 years from 2025, let me see. 5 plus 5, what I learned in school was, 5 plus 5 is 10. 2025 plus 5 is 2030. All I'm saying is, what are you willing to do between now and 2030 to make sure you're a part of this and put yourself in position before this happens?
I'll say 5 years, 14%.
I'll say 5 years, y'all about to be rich. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin family. XRP Army, greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. This is for you. Come on, Wall. We got a long show. Don't go nowhere.
I'll be better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I ain't when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch. Hit the Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet ya. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man, the next night.
What?
Moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's still no cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Beer selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moving?
Stop.
It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing.
Come on.
Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one, bag it up.
Enjoy the process. DCA Crypto Dave's in the house. We got Anthony the Man, the Myth, the Wanner. XRP Hustle Hard. We know you out there hustling. We got Paul Little, 6458 in the house. Big Bro 10, what's up, sis? Big Bro 10 in the house. Ricky Ricardo. Where's Lucy at? Just wondering, huh? World Be Free. That's my sister right there. Edward Fonlowski's in the house. Good to see you, Mel Will. My sister up in here. Anybody else up in here that I didn't mention? You know, we get recognition on this show because we love our familia. Beekeeper 69 in the house. Good to see you, my brother. Charts Can't Lie. Up in here. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Back on track. 5 years, 15. What do you say? 5 years, 14%. What do you say? One more time.
I'll say 5 years, 14%.
Sheesh. That's a whole lot of moolah, baby. Okay, just in, whales have quietly accumulated 7.7 billion of XRP over 3 months. And probably a lot of that, guys, is probably OTC. That's why we ain't seen it in the price. Now, earlier, guys, about, I don't know how many hours ago I posted this, but the truth will be revealed. And I was excited when I saw 260. I saw that. I said, damn, look at that candle. That ain't even nothing. I'm just having like short-term excitement. What? 227? 227? Oh, Lord, if y'all only knew. If y'all only knew. XRP 3Xs and surpasses Ethereum. What? 15X from here surpasses Bitcoin. I'm telling you right now, y'all better wake y'all ass up. Somebody is going to have that old school Bitcoin moment. Somebody is going to come back by 2030 and goes, damn it, I saw it at $2. I didn't do nothing, but I saw it. I was alive when it happened. Just stop it. A wise man once said, slowly, then all at once. 68J. Thanks, my man. Frankie is in the house. My man Frankie E is in the house. Appreciate you, my brother. Much love to you, Frankie E. Slowly, then all at once. You damn straight. That's my brother. All right. Yes, Swift GPI can partner with digital currency companies such as Ripple to leverage XRP for settlements. Of course it's documented. That's all he does is show documentation because it beats conversation. Right here, files.consumerfinance.gov. The Bureau has continued to monitor the remittance transfer market since the publication of the assessment report and observes that most of these developments continue to progress. Examples include, 1, the continued growth and expanding functionality of the Society for World Interbank Financial Telecommunication, SWIFT, Society for World Interbank Financial Telecommunication, SWIFT, Global Payment Innovation, GPI tracking product. It goes on here that says in the expansion of the major payment card network capacity to support cross-border payments. It goes down here further. At number 3, it says, and continued growth and expanding partnerships of virtual currencies companies such as, not limited to, Ripple. Damn it. Stop listening to Pookie. I'm just saying. Ripple goes down here further. All right. It says, I'm going to just read it out, which offers both a payment messaging platform, to support cross-border money transfers as well as proprietary virtual currency X to the R to the doggone P. Stop it. But they said it's not going to, they said this and they said that. You keep listening to people all the way down to the damn welfare office if you want to. Otherwise, know what the hell you hold. Let's move on. In any other situation, an altcoin with this much momentum would have skyrocketed by now. With the continued launching of XRP ETFs, it's super obvious that they are purposely manipulating this price action using Bitcoin to do so. Facts on facts on facts. But hey, guess what? It's about to happen. By the way, guys, shouts out to my beautiful queen, Jeanette's in the house. We got Marquise, 72723. Yo! What's up, my brother? My beautiful queen, huh? My sexy baby. Also the one who got me hooked on coffee after 17 years of marriage. My wife, my better half, my drug dealer. Let me stop, good Lord, huh? Deion Sanders coaching up Shador after his road win versus the Raiders, guys. If you guys didn't see the game yesterday, it was absolutely incredible. This young man came out and put it out a performance against all odds. 1 week of practice. He wasn't getting no reps, no love. Hating on him because who his daddy was. Deion goes on to say, son, you played good. You got to just look at the film and evaluate yourself on the wrong. Get better. Do better. God, you got to love this, man. I love seeing this whole little father and son interaction here, huh? Deion Sanders and his son, Shador, absolutely incredible. Let's check it out real quick.
That window closed super fast. You know what? Nah, but I felt it in my spirit though.
Right there. Check that one right there. Those are the little things you got to get right. So you get that right, you don't know. Like it's over. Play good.
I love that, man. I love that. I love seeing a pops in the sun corner like that, huh? That's amazing. Let him go somewhere else that will value who he is. Everyone keeps using the phrase fifth round pick. Sorry, he was never a fifth round pick. He fell to fifth round because of hating and basically being set up by the NFL. But at the end of the day, this dude was projected by. Here's what's so funny. Right here, I put, you mean to tell me out of 41 years, Mel Kiper, if you guys know who Mel Kiper, this dude always gets it right. Damn near down to the number. 41 years, he's been covering the NFL draft, and he got it wrong. No, he didn't. He said this dude was supposed to be number 1 or number 2. This dude was blackballed. It's okay. I'm not going to get too much into it other than just saying they're going to give him a starting chance. Again, his second start against the Niners. That's going to be a whole nother difficult, test. But at the end of the day, I was watching a lot of people this morning, last night. What happens if they give this kid the same type of opportunity that they gave Dylan Gabriel? What if they just give Dylan's has 6 games. What if they gave this kid the rest of the season to just show what he has? And I've seen people in Cleveland, like Cleveland Brown media hosts, that said, man, what if he would have been the one that was given the reins? Where would we be at now? Just saying. So shouts out to this young man. I love seeing people thrive, and I love seeing people just get opportunity that they're due. This kid played phenomenal. Give him his opportunity. Okay, let this sink in for XRP haters. I think the roles switch now, babe. What happened? I hope everyone bought the dip. It's facts. Yeah, I hope the role. Yeah, I'm glad you did. Shouts out. The role switch. I agree with you, sweetheart. Okay, so here we go. Let this sink in for XRP haters. XRP. Now, this was before the little pump that we had. XRP at $6 surpasses Ethereum to become number 2. XRP at $30. That was before the pump this morning. This was 5 hours I put this out, and I actually had a calculator. Now it's moved since then, but as XRP at $6 funky ass dollars. I'm sorry, I got Tiffany Serrano. Shouts out to my sis. XRP at $6 upon writing this. Now it might be a little bit more because obviously I don't even think Ethereum's even moved that much, to be honest with you, since this morning. Right, not much at all. And it was I put a little bit higher. So XRP at $6 as of 5 hours ago became number 2. $6. Could you imagine looking at this and the number 2 asset in the world is only $6, when the number 1 is 88,000, 3,000, Number 5, 900. Solana almost 150. The number 2, $6. You don't see the opportunity in that? What? Not financial advice, not shilling, just keeping it real. And could you imagine looking up $30 that surpasses Bitcoin as of this morning? So could you imagine looking up this morning and seeing a $30 number one asset in the world? $30 when number 2 will be 88. Look, let me stop. Let me check my pulse. Okay, I'm okay. Let's move on. It might be the coffee. All right, guys. Most people, most don't understand how big this is. Most don't understand how big this is. Who's that? Scott Benson right there? All these SBI. Look at this guy. Huh? SBI CEO, Mr. Katako. How you say it? Katao, and U.S. Treasury. Scott, look at him. That's him right there. There's Mr. Katao, if that's how you say it. Scott Benson. And look, you got a couple dudes over here from Ripple. What? What did he say? What did he say?
XRP の箱体であるリップルラボ
XRP and Ripple. I speak a little Japan. Let me stop.
の 9%. That's huge って言ってて。
Ripple Lab, 9% is owned by us, and he said that
SBI owns 9%, and Scott Benson said, "Oh my God, that's huge."
that is huge.
Oh Lord.
So in each country around the world, the digital assets system as well as the regulation is put in place. And Scott Benson, with him, Treasury Secretary, that we have discussed a lot. And Genius Act is now approved, signed into law by President Trump. And therefore, there is quite a great law when we pursue the digital assets in the United States. And there are protection of consumers and also regulatory authorities function it to be enhanced in this area going forward. And also how to prevent the money laundering and how to secure international competitiveness of US dollars and the position as a reference currency. Number 5 is really critical for the United States. And that's why we are trying to support. Well, I said the other day that there is something that we can contribute to. Of course, manufacturers were signing on many agreements, how much they're going to invest in the United States and what activities that they're going to do in the United States that will help the United States a lot in increasing the employment. But we in financial services is to bring liquidity or finances available in Japan to the United States. So 2,300 trillion yen of Japanese consumers' assets will be delivered to the United States, and a joint venture strategy that we've been exploring has been explored through the major players so far. And that is one way of trying to support the United States. And also, how much SBI transactions where the U.S. market is making. And that is also an important factor as well.
Facts on facts on facts. Shouts out to my beautiful queen. She said, rolls a switch. No. But, no. She's trying to say like I'm the dealer now. No. We've been together 17 years, going on 17 years. 15 of which I never touch coffee. And then she introduced it. Now, when you get somebody to become a crackhead on coffee and then they reintroduce it to you, they're not the dealer. They're just a crazy crackhead that's giving you the same stuff you gave them. All right, let's move on. Anyways, guys, Jeffrey Dahmer's in the house. Good to see you, Jeffrey Dahmer. And by the way, guys, yeah, big things have happened. I'm so excited about that. Oh, let me, hold a second, guys. I should have done this real quick. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I hate to do this, but I got to make sure my key. Oh. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Hey, you finished up with the cars? Okay, where did you leave my my Defender, my Range Rover key and the remote? Okay, okay. Okay, so I paid you for how many you did? You did 6 cars? 6? Okay, I sent you the money already. You should have got it. Thanks, brother. Okay, bye. Sorry about that, guys. One more call. Sorry about that. I got a notification from my detail guy that he cleaned all our cars up. Hey, son, do me a favor. The detail guy just left the keys on our front door and the remote to my to the garage. Can you go grab those and put them up for me? Thanks, buddy. Bye. All right, guys, my bad. Can't be leaving Range Rover keys out on the porch. My bad. Okay, let's keep it going. Hustle hard in crypto. These Crypto for Life streams are always so refreshing. Most videos I've watched this morning have been depressing. Hell nah. We not depressing in here, baby. We ride and die together. Family. Me familiar. Which ETFs went live today? Grayscale and which others? Grayscale and Franklin Templeton went live today. Excuse me. Okay, let's move on. Grayscale and Franklin Templeton XRP ETFs go live tomorrow, which was today. Another big day for XRP. Some of the stuff I posted yesterday. We officially have a green light. GXRP. Let's go, Grayscale. Let's go, Grayscale. Man, I'm telling you, with all this stuff in place, man, I'm telling you right now, people are going to get priced out and they're going to be sick to their stomach. People are going to get priced out and be sick to their stomach soon. Just saying. Congratulations to the number 12 in the Browns. This is going back to Shador again. I like this part right here. Now, this came from my man Smoke. It says, remember, Ripple's big idea is to use XRP once the market cap gets high enough to provide banks with liquidity on demand. Document it right here. So you can see right here, it says, so why should banks care? Because Ripple's plans to use XRP to solve their liquidity problems. In a world of Basel, it goes down here, Ripple's big idea is to use XRP once its market cap gets high enough to support, what they're going to be needing is banks needing to use it for the liquidity. Now, the reason I bring that up is I go back to this post from David Schwartz, 2017. So you're talking 28 years ago? So it says it can't, no, not 28 years ago. Not 28 years ago. What do you make no damn sense? How about 8 years ago? Sorry. It can't be dirt cheap. That doesn't make any sense. If XRP costs $1, they need 1 million XRP, which would cost $1 million. But if XRP costs $1 million, they need 1 XRP, which would again cost $1 million. So, you know, you've heard a lot of people. You've heard Jimmy Valley talk about this. You heard Zach Rector talk about it. You've heard Mikkel talk about this. You heard, Jake Claver and those guys talk about this. Lewis Jackson break this down. But at the end of the day, guys, when you hear these guys and Ripple and other people saying that it can't be cheap, you've heard narratives where it has to be at least $10,000 in order to move the amount of money that it's going to need. Minimum 10,000. So it's not if, it's when. Am I saying 6 said? Are you saying? I ain't said a damn thing. But you can go back and listen to Jake's stream with Abs and Johnny Crypto on Good Evening Crypto a few days ago or so, last week, the end of last week, where he said 50,000 by 2028. I didn't say it. Hey, I'll go with the conservative numbers by Dom and Phil, his brother, Dom and Phil Kwok over at Easy A. Now, like, here's the thing, guys. I mean, so let's say they're right. So that's 4 years and 1 month away. So let's say, and I'm not saying this exactly that, but let's just say sometime in 2030. How about that? So 2030, you get, let's say the average person feels inadequate because they got 1,000 XRP, right? And let's just say that damn thing hit what they said, which is $1,000. That's $1 million if you got 1,000 XRP. And that 1,000 XRP right now would cost you what? $2,000 1,000 XRP times. How much is XRP right now? 227. So it cost you $2,270. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you the news that I'm hearing. If Dom and Phil conservatively said XRP hits 1,000 by 2030, I didn't say it. Jake says 50,000 by potentially. He didn't say that's what he said, potentially by 2028. You know, obviously certain things have to play out. Jimmy Valley and those guys said 20 to 30. Then they came out and said, going 20 to 30, somewhere in the 2030 marks, 20 to 30,000. Then they went up to like 60,000. You got all these different numbers, man. Some people said 10,000, whatever it is, guys. I know that here, let's get off XRP for a minute. I know that Kathy Woods over in ARK Investments said XRP could potentially hit 3.6 million by 2030. I'm sorry, Bitcoin. Bitcoin can hit 3.6 million. Well, Bitcoin hits 3.6 million. I don't think it's a far-fetched to say that XRP could hit maybe if Phil Dahmer right, 1,000. What would $1,000 do to your position right now? If you had 1,000 XRP. Some people might have 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 20, whatever it is. Is that a game changer? Yeah, buy me a lot of coffee. Let me stop. Good Lord, huh? Y'all pray for me. Let's move on. Sometimes you have to leave them alone so that they can understand your value. Woo-wee. Been talking to my wife about this here lately, especially lately. Sometimes you have to leave them alone so that they can understand your damn value. I got some people in my circle like that. Okay, XRP ETFs are heating up, and many don't know how or where to track them. However, if you want to track them, if you want to keep connected to how XRP ETFs are doing, you can now track them live. The volumes live, detailed smart marketing, market pricing for every XRP linked product, full derivatives and leverage markets, issuer launch queues with countdowns, institutional AUM, exposure across major asset managers, plus historical volume analytics and category level breakdowns. Everything you need all in one place. It's ETF.xrpmarket.com. ETF, I'm gonna put that in there now before I forget it. I'll put it in there right now. ETF, what is it? .xp market. I'll probably forget this. Market.com. So do it as well. See how I'm doing it? You don't wait, you do it now. ETF. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Wow. Wow, look at that breakdown. What? And I can save it to my damn, whatchamacallit too? Add the home screen. Oh my goodness. ETFs. Oh my God, you gotta love it. Oh, you gotta love it. See that? 68J with you. See how 68J and you just learned something new together? Let's keep it going. So if y'all want to know how ETFs are doing, it's right there, baby. We gave it to you. Track ETFs live. ETF.xpmarket.com. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Exciting time, baby. Okay, we're so close. Stay locked in. That's a fact. Don't worry about a thing. Hold your XRP and be happy. It says, don't worry, be happy. I like that. Don't worry. Soon you'll be proud of the moves you made in crypto. Oh, it's coming. Wait until they finally embrace it. Wait until they stop lying. Can I find that? Let's see if I can find it. I just feel like sometimes you need to hear something over and over. Now you got 6 XRP ETFs? What? Hold on a second. Where's that? What is it? BlackRock. Damn it. How do I find that? See, BlackRock. Fink. And, Charles. Is it Gasparino, I think? Something like that. Oops. Wait. Nah. Something like that, right? I should find it. Let's see. I should have had this tweaked up already. Let's see.
Forced behavior.
Wait, where's that? Where's the damn thing with him and? Where's the thing with him and Fink at? Him and Damn it! I normally have this queued up. Where's the deal with him and Charles Gasparino? Is that it right here?
ETS is an example.
That's a crappy one. That's not, nah. Where in the hell is the thing at? Now it's making me like feel like I'm spending too much time trying to find it. Where's Charles? Okay, I've lost my moment. Who gives a damn now? Let's move on. Is there gonna be XRP ETF, Larry? I can't say, Charles. Come on, Larry. Yes, you can. I can't. And you don't want me to, but we do. Well, I can't. There you go. There's a 6AJ version of it. Should have took acting lessons. I did, actually. Something wonderful is unfolding for you. That's a fact. Shouts out, built different. You damn straight. Shouts out to Shadorn his win. What's coming is based on your move. Whatever's coming, whatever you get, is based off the things that you're doing now. What do we always talk about on the show? Do the things today that others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. You complain today, you'll be sitting there miserable with their asses tomorrow complaining as well. Just saying. Stop it. Numbers don't lie even when they do. Facts. Look at this. Yesterday, 207. Come on now. Stop it. We're living a life-changing era. And what are we talking about today, guys? XRP ETFs. Look at that. Man, I swear, 6A got the greatest thumbnails ever. XRP ETFs. Y'all give us a shout, man. XRP ETFs. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin family. XRP Army, greatest family on planet Earth. It says, if it can reach 100 to 500, I'll be rich enough. Come on now, Moto G7. And, you know, you said something that just kind of triggered me. I want to say this, and it's actually a good thing. Shouts out to Yazid. Yazid in the house. What's up, my brother? Yazid in the house. Jeffrey Dahmer in the house. That's my dog right there. What did he say? He said 6'8" coffee brand. Oh, man, I'm telling you, I'd buy some and drink the hell out of it. I'd be on the front of it looking like a little crackhead, drinking it like this. Like that. You can use me as an icon. Somebody comes out with it. I'll be your biggest supporter. Oh, God. Let's see who else is up in here. Anybody else? Okay, so shouts out to Mobberland in the house. Mobberland in the house, my brother. All right, so Moto G7 Plus brings up a good point. He says if it reaches $100 to $500. Now I want you guys to go take a look. I don't know. I'm gonna show you guys a video that I thought was really cool. I got a lot to talk about today. Lewis Jackson, there's my boy right there. So if you guys go over and check out my man Lewis Jackson, there was a video he did. Lewis Jackson, how much? I think it was like, how much do you really need or something like that? Right here. Okay, so this was about it. Was it a year ago? Damn, didn't even seem like it was that damn long ago. Okay, and then it was this one right here. Okay, so these two videos right here, guys, I'm telling you guys, go watch these two videos right now, or when you get a chance. One was 6 months ago, and one was a year ago. So a year ago, he goes, how much do you actually need to retire? He was talking about XRP. And then this one, he broke down, which I thought was brilliant. He broke down how much do you need by what age. So what he was really saying in this, and I'm a big fan of Lewis Jackson's. He's been on my show along with everybody I'm a fan of. You guys go to our Crypto for Life page. You'll see that we have some of the greatest interviews on planet Earth, EARF. Wait a minute, what? The hell is this? Did I hit this twice? I'm going to have to figure out that later. Okay, anyways, if you guys go to our Crypto for Life page, you'll see that we have some of the greatest interviews ever. You'll see that we have interviews. Matter of fact, that's kind of bothering me. I'm like OCD. What the hell is this at 11 a.m.? Okay, I'll delete it later. What is that? That's just weird as hell. Okay. So, but if you guys go, you'll see that we've had interviews with like Jake Claver, Mickle, Zach Rector, Little P. Jones, Molly Elmore, Jimmy Valley, and Lewis Jackson. And he's one of my favorite guys in the space. Just really like his mindset and the due diligence that he does in everything that he talks about. So he puts out some really good content, guys. Obviously, like I said, one of my top 10 people I like watching on X. But again, this one talks about how much do you need to retire, and then this is how much do you need by what age. So like what he was stating, like, and I'm kind of trying to give you guys like a synopsis or like an overview. It's like if you're 20 years old, you'll need less because you can wait longer, right? If you're 30 years old, maybe you need a little more. 40 years old, a little more. And 50 years old or above, maybe you want to have a little bit bigger bag and focus more because. And what he was talking about, and I love the what he was getting to. He was talking about how he has a daughter and he doesn't want to wait until she's like 30 or 20, right? I don't know how old his child is, but he was saying, I want to be able to enjoy my life now. I want to be able to do things for my family now. So it just talks about what do you need versus how old you are versus how much time you have. And I think it was brilliant because like someone for like myself who, in my early 50s, for me, I'm not trying to wait, 20 years. Oh, in 20 years? No, dude, I'm trying to enjoy my damn life while and I've had an extraordinary life by the grace of God. I'm one of those people, unlike a lot of people who are raising kids. A lot of, some of my friends are raising kids. They still got kids in the house. Some of them just had kids. Some of them got kids on the way. We've raised our kids. Me and my wife are living our best life because of crypto. We're on our own. We're doing our thing. We left California where we raised our kids 5 years ago. We've been traveling the world. It's a different situation. I fall into that later. Maybe you want to have more so you can have quicker results type situation. And so I love how he broke this down because what it'll do is it will help you identify what you really need. What you really, and I'm not saying like it's not like he's going to tell you what you exactly need, but just like what do you need versus how comfortable you're going to be, because remember, we can't take this stuff with us. And obviously the goal is to try to build wealth, generational wealth in this, which is extremely possible. If you go listen to, that's what I loved about that segment with Abs and Johnny Crypto with Jake Claver, when they talked about like good evening crypto, like a few days, the end of last week, maybe Thursday, Friday, maybe Wednesday, when they talked to him about that, and he was talking about generational wealth, and they were asking him, they were like, Jake, are we the people? Are we those ones that were the early adopters of Bitcoin, the early guys who got into the internet, the early guys and he was like, yes, that's exactly who you are if you're in this space with XRP. So at the end of the day, guys, definitely go watch these two. I've talked about these videos several times. Hey, some will, some won't, so what next? But it will really help you get a perspective on some things with that. So shouts out to my man, Lewis Jackson. Let's move on. I wish people show me love like that. I'd be showing people love just on the rip. Why stress? Don't be stressing. Trust God's plan. Facts. Okay, let's keep it going. XRP is a cryptocurrency it says XRP is a cryptocurrency, nothing to do with traditional finance payments. A quick review of the documentation shows how inaccurate that statement is. Take a look at the report below. Unlike many cryptocurrencies, the XRP was created to work within the traditional financial system. It was aiming to enhance international money transfers by providing liquidity and bridging different currencies. XRP is a digital asset engineered specifically to address long-standing inefficiencies in the traditional payment system. Too easy. I like documentation. Documentation be conversation every day of the week. Make sure you guys go check out this post by my man Smoke. Okay, let's keep it going. JP Morgan predicts new proposed XRP and Solana ETFs may attract $14 billion worth of inflows. Slowly than all at once. Facts. Better to go crypto, or better go crypto. Just in, this was, a couple days ago? What is today's date anyway? Yeah, this was yesterday. U.S. banks now sitting on $395 billion in unrealized losses as of Q2 2025. My God, better go crypto. That's what I said. All right, let's move on. 8 years in crypto. Bear charts are nothing. Last week, everybody, we're in a bear market. Oh my God, get your money out. You know how many people panic sold? I mean, dude, the last 2-3 weeks, I was, it's funny. It's not funny, but people that I notice as I'm in this space and I do a lot of research, do my due diligence on X especially, besides, obviously Google and other platforms, but a lot of diehard XRP people, man, have like rode off XRP, rode off into the sunset, frustrated as hell, verbalize it. Like, I always tell people, like, if you want credibility, man, anyway, let's move on. I'm going to stop it. Okay, anyways, I like this by Shador, man. They've given this poor kid so much crap about being confident, and I was a basketball player, man. You have to be confident. I mean, if you knew how much stuff Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson or they said Larry Bird was one of the biggest crap talkers ever. You got to have confidence. There's a certain amount of confidence and arrogance within being a savant. And I'm not saying you can't be humble in still being a dog. And this dude's a dog, and I love what he said right here. This is actually before the game, so. He got 1 weekend to practice. This is before the game. This is the there's post and there's the pre-interview, or what do you call that? Pre-interview? I know it's post afterwards, but this is an interview that he did prior to the game. He was just warming up, and this lady asked him, and I just love the confidence because, trust me, the Browns have not given him a fair shake. Check this out.
Shador, you told us that this week felt like you were getting back to normal, being a starting quarterback, like you have your whole career. But this is going to be your first NFL start. What does that opportunity feel like in this moment?
Feels good, but we cool, calm, collective. Like, this ain't nothing to us.
Nothing to us. This dude was raised by a legend with nothing phases, kid, man. You saw him play yesterday. After 1 week, to me, extraordinary. Give this dude more time. Give him a couple months starting. Game over. Watch his next comment.
And what do you hope to show against this Raiders defense, your teammates, yourself, and these Browns?
What do you hope to share? Or what do you hope to show your teammates out here today, or the Cleveland Browns organization? What do you hope to show?
This ain't nothing to us.
And what do you hope to show against this Raiders defense, your teammates, yourself, and these Browns fans with their play today?
I'm who they've been looking for. Appreciate it.
What? You know how much confidence you guys to say that before the game? I'm what they've been looking for. Appreciate it, and walks off.
This Raiders defense, your teammates, yourself, and these Browns fans with their play today.
I'm who they've been looking for. Appreciate it.
And it goes out and puts on an incredible performance. Man, that's just nuts. I love that. Shouts out to Shador and his dad. Okay, how fast is XRP? How about this fast? Moving on, that fast. Okay, to me, it's easy to see what they're doing. Control the market using BTC, control the narrative. Control the market using BTC, they control the narrative. If you control the narrative, then you can control XRP's price action until they can't. And that's happened so far. They can't. The market closed on Friday with XRP's price around 190. So just $1.90 on Friday. If we could make it Monday open at 210, which it did, that's a jump of 20 cents in the underlying asset. Consider each share is 10 to 20 XRP, but different per fund. That's a significant bump for the share price. A jump like that or bigger could trigger a market volume frenzy as FOMO kicks in for the ETF. This is how the ETF in time becomes a influencer of market dynamics. And so, guys, yeah, he's definitely on point with that. I do believe that these ETFs are going to propel XRP to a price point where it shocks everyone. Now, obviously, you see it. You know, it's had a little bit of a retrace. Because Bitcoin's showing a little momentum. Typically when Bitcoin pops, everything else kind of slows down a little bit. But guys, look, I do believe, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's next week, whether it's next month, whether it's whatever, our time is coming. Stay patient. And remember, sometimes when I see Bitcoin do this, when it takes a lead, it kind of bothers me because they've utilized Bitcoin to wreck the market. You come off of a horrible, all that fear, all that FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, coming in with the U.S. What's it called? The shutdown, government shutdown, and all of a sudden the next day it opens back up. You think bullish. XRP first ETF, you think bullish. Canary Capital, no, crash. All of a sudden you get the next ETF, you think that's bullish. Oh no, crash. And every time Bitcoin's gone up a little bit and pop, come back down. Same thing happening today. So we'll see how it plays out. But man, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. It moves ahead of XRP. Big news comes and it tanks down again. If it does it again, welcome to crypto. Welcome to manipulation. Let's keep it going. Okay, Michael Arrington put this out. And on top of what Brad Garland had to say, it says, I don't think very many people understand how big of a deal Ripple Prime is. It's not only going to be a huge business, it gives hedge funds like us unparalleled new tools to engage with markets. Getting onboarded has been one of our highest priorities with Arrington Capital for the past few months. He puts this on the back of what Brad Garlinghouse says with today's close of Hidden Road, Ripple Prime. So Ripple Prime is a big freaking deal. Facts. Okay, let's move on. I like this. XRP will see Franklin Templeton and Grayscale enter the ring tomorrow, which is today. Is happening. I like this. Shouts out to Andre 3000. Okay, this market is why I oversold. This market is why I sold everything and bought more XRP crypto. It's kind of being stupid. All right. Free institutional grade custody, guys. If you haven't learned anything yet, I hope you've learned something by now. Unfortunate with that gentleman. Prayers out to him and his family. The gentleman who got hacked. Then he had his assets. What is it? What was it? LA Pal or something like? He thought he was in a cold wallet versus hot wallet. It happened like a few weeks or so ago. Lost $3 million. Get ready to move to Vegas. Get ready to retire. I was like, man, we got a lot of similarities. He's like right around my age. It was like that hurt me big time because the guy was right around my age. He was trying to leave where he's at to come to Vegas. This is exactly what me and my wife did, and he gets hacked. And in his comment, in the first video and in the second video that he made when he was trying to explain everything, he said, I wish I'd have got Caleb Brown. He said, I heard it through, I think he used a couple of things. He said, I heard about it before. He goes, I don't even have it. I'm not an influence for it. I'm not somebody who's even a part of it. He goes, but man, if I'd have had that institutional grade custody, I wouldn't be in this position. So I'd been looking at, Caleb Brown and some other things over for 60 days prior to that point. And I was just before that happened to that poor guy, I had put my assets up. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to God that I did. And this is not to create fear, guys, but look, you want to figure things out before a $20 XRP, a $100 XRP, a $500 XRP, $1,000. You don't want to be trying to move. I don't know about you. Maybe you're not that nervous moving around. Let's say you got 100,000 worth of XRP and you move it from, you're checking all the numbers. But could you imagine if that 100,000 is $1 million or 10 million? How freaked out you'd be like, you wouldn't even want to send it no damn well where. And so for me, I'd rather put that in a place where I know it's secure. It has institutional grade custody, security by Fireblock, same people who secure SBI and Ripple and a lot of other people. The fact that you got a broker, the fact that you got, even when they had that whole little outage, that whole AWS outage, I freaked out that night. I remember I was up. I told you guys a story, and I hit my broker, who was my new brother. I said, "Yo, what happened?" He goes, "Jay, nothing. Well, you want to make some trades? What you want to do? We're up." I was like, "Oh, damn!" So if you guys want to check it out, it's right here, my affiliate link, Caleb and Brown, right there, guys. Get yourself your own broker. There's no fees to hold it. It costs you. I don't care if you got $100 or 100,000. Have that institutional grade custody, non-financial advice. You guys want to check out more about Caleb Brown? Right here. If you guys want to check out more about my link, click here. And you can go right in there and you actually see my story on why I did it, right? Right here. Talked about my family and everything. Make sure you guys will check it out. Okay, let's move on. Michael Seller said he's not backing down on Bitcoin. I say neither is XRP Army or Crypto Family. Nobody backing down. What you talking about? If you don't like XRP, okay, this is a message to all those haters out there. Shouts out to Mike O. Mike O in the house. That's my dog. We got Sev Meister 21 in the house. 12, you damn straight. Or Leo E5Y. Have you heard that the C projects buys seed phrases? No, I haven't heard of that, brother. That's why I got my junk out of my control. Not in my control no more. No. Yeah. As a matter of fact. Okay, I think the stadium was 75% Brown fans in the Las Vegas. Yeah, shouts out to Michael, who invited me to go to the game. Me and my wife were considering. We looked, we were going to do it, looked up, and was like, okay, let's do that. I'm like, it's cool. We decided last minute not to do it, but shouts out to Michael, who invited us to go to the Browns versus Raiders game. We'd watch it here at home. I honestly, man, we didn't want to be nowhere near that traffic, man. It's like right now, so it's one thing when you have a Raiders game, like a lot of stuff here in Vegas gets crazy. But when you have a Raiders game and the Formula One racing, like hell no. What? Man, I'd have fell asleep in my car trying to get through that traffic. All right, let's move on. Okay, so this is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like XRP, do us both a favor. Unfollow me. I don't need followers that damn bad. Unfollow me. That's better than having those who don't leave ignorant comments on my X or in live chats on YouTube. Huh? I put a retweet if you agree. And I got 80 people that agreed, damn it, and 17 people that retweet. Damn, 1.4 thousand people liked it or viewed it. Okay, buy the dip, take profit or hodl. As long as you have XRP, you're good. Not financial advice, just my 2 cents. 2 Satoshis. I got Bitcoin too, or 2 drops. You gotta love it. Moving on. Ripple XRP powering a future JP Morgan rival, says Tectrum CEO Sal Gerberti. And shouts out to Sal, man, for following me. Sal Gerberti on the cover of Forbes. Following your boy 68J. Appreciate you, my man Sal. All right, so you guys want more information on this? Click this right here. Boom! And make sure you guys go check it out. It says Ripple XRP, the heart of a new JP Morgan challenger, says Tectrum CEO. You got to love it. In a recent discussion with Paul Barron, Tectrum Trading CEO Sal Gerberti revealed a bold outlook for Ripple, asserting that the company is quietly building what could become the next global banking powerhouse. Are they going to be doing that with y'all, with Skunk G-String coin and all those coins y'all out there with Hopium? I'm just saying. Let me stop.
They are building literally a I said it before, a JP Morgan rival. Once they get their banking license, they're going to be incredibly well capitalized. Why would they want to sell XRP? They're going to hold on to that as it goes up in value.
Why would you want to sell XRP when it's going to go up in value? Why?
They could sell some, clearly, sure. I just think that
definitely want to take profit though.
Ripple is a machine.
Ripple is a machine.
Is a highly disciplined team that is, they don't all have to agree on.
Who else would you want backing you? The guy who has beef bourgeois with Trump, the guy who's been at the White House more times than Hillary Clinton. Good Lord. Let me stop. Why did I even say that? The guy, I don't know, damn it. Let's just move on.
Things, and some of them leave to go here or go there. They sure all leave and go somewhere related. So whether it's a master plan or more likely, it's really creative people that work as a team And, you know,
a highly disciplined team. What did Charles Hopkinson early, the CEO of Cardano, what did he say earlier? The hardest, Brad Garlinghouse is the hardest working man, hardest working person that's working on the Clarity Act right now. What? What did he say about discipline team?
Up in value, they could sell some clearly, sure. I just think that Ripple is a machine. It is a highly disciplined team that is, you know, they don't all have to agree on things, and some of them leave to go here or go there. Oh, they sure all leave and go somewhere related. So whether it's a master plan.
A master plan. Now think about what he says. He goes, some of them have left Ripple and gone to places like BlackRock, JP Morgan, and other places. Whether it's by coincidence or a master plan. We keep hearing that master plan.
A highly disciplined team.
Highly disciplined.
That is, you know, they don't all have to agree on things, and some of them leave.
That's what you think. Some of them leave
to go here or go there. Oh, they sure all leave and go somewhere related. So whether it's a master plan.
A master plan. What have you invested in? I'm just wondering, huh? Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin Family. XRP Army is coming. We waited all this time. 4.8 years of a lawsuit. Operation Choke Point 2.0. You don't know what I'm talking about? Go watch Rig from the Start, the greatest documentary on planet Earth. EARF. This is for you. Let's go.
Pull up in a spacecraft and bags on us.
What?
Get into them bags with them stacks on us. In a different bracks where they try to tax on us. Government some lies, but them bags blowing up. Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rappers. Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz. Your favorite rapper clone and he can't beat trust. Move to a different code.
Let me stop. I want to FOMO so bad. I don't even want to FOMO. I'm positioned. Just, you ever listen to something and you're like, what did he just say? Good Lord, let's move on. We got too much to talk about. Over an hour already. Small pump, while still being the cheapest top 5 altcoin in crypto. Still the cheapest. Still. It could pass Bitcoin right now and still be the cheapest in the top 5. Stop it. Let's move on. XRP will pass Bitcoin at $35. XRP will pass Ethereum at $750. A little lower than that, but that's all right. Close enough. Might have gone up since the price gone up a little bit. Okay, don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. What are we talking about? Know what you hold, guys. Bear trap. That's what I think we've been at right now. The bear trap. Don't let them fool you. When all the smoke clears, it'll be you and the decisions you made. Wow. You can say, well, this person told me, and well, this influencer said I should. Well, this person, stop. The only thing you should be doing is getting bits of information and going back and doing your own research, your own due diligence. Period. Operation Shutdown in the house. Good to see you, my brother. All right, let's keep it going. Anybody else I missed? Jose. What's up, Jose? In the house. Big bro 10. That's my sister right there. Anybody else? Michael. That's my best friend. If y'all didn't know. Let's keep it going. All right. There's levels to this. Oh, okay. He put this on the back of 68J. Shouts out to my man Smoke. Ripple's Interledger on Swift Radar. A new era set to begin. Look at this, guys. Look at this. The ISO 20022 portal now shows an approved request to activate Ripple Interledger on Swift Network. Just stop it. Everybody want to listen to this, and everybody want to listen to that. What does 68J talk about? The ISO 20022 portal now shows a request to activate Ripple's Interledger on Swift Network. How do I know? Hey, let's check it out. Documentation meets conversation. Just saying. Ripple's Interledger gains ISO 20022 approval for Swift, a breakthrough moment for global payments. Prominent analyst Smoke has highlighted. So, guys, this is all based off what my man Smoke, and again, him showing documentation. Let's check it out. Look at that. What does that say right there? What does that say? ISO 20022. It's right there. Let's scroll down a little bit. What's this say? Right here. The Mojo Loop payments clearing and settlement. Okay. Approved. Okay. Open that up. Save. Go over here. Open up the download. And let's read it. For the update of ISO 20022 financial repository. Okay. Okay. The Mojo Loop, or however you say that, foundation. Mojo Loop or something like that. Okay. You can go down to here right here. It says And I 1P packet something. Okay, 4. He's moving too fast for me. Clicked here. Okay, you click on that. I mean, just man, I love connecting dots. That was one of my favorite games as a kid. Connect the dots. Connect the dots, baby. Connect the dots. Huh? Look at this. Stream protocol. Okay. Go down here. Okay. Scroll down. Right here, stream receipts. Okay. Okay. Where are we going with this? Man. Okay. Gotta love it. Let's move on. Oh, gosh. He was going so damn fast, he lost me. But at the end of the day, it's there. Check it out. Let's move on. Documentation beats conversation. Shouts out to my man Smoke. Okay, you can be proactive or reactive. Proactive or reactive. Most won't realize how huge of an opportunity they had at $2. You won't realize that a $2 XRP until regret kicks in after it blasts 20. When it hits 20, you'll be like, damn, it's going to go back to 2. That's what people say about 50 cents right now. It'd be like watching BTC rise slowly but surely, pricing people out dollar by dollar. Know what you hold. Just remember you had another chance to buy XRP for under $2, and it's going to hit hard when it hits 20. That's all I got to say about that. Let's move on. Never settle for average results when you were made to be extraordinary. I've been telling my kids that their whole life. Just built different. HBAR, Algo, ADA, XRP, XLM. Okay, let's keep it going. Focus on what you can control instead of the things you can't. That's a fact. Most will need to wear these when XRP moons. I like that. Just being able is a blessing. Ooh, my God, I got to slow down on it. Just being able. Amen. Just being able is a blessing. Grayscales, that's already launched. Envision yourself living the life you want. That's a fact. Let's hope it crashes in this direction. It looks like it's down, but it's really up. Let your success be inevitable, not optional. Ooh, I like that. The internet of value, huh? You got to love it. Your dream isn't far. It's a bull run away. I agree with that. Now, this is funny as hell, guys. Stop it. Who normally gets me on this? Who the hell always got somebody always trying to push me to talk about is it DCA Day or Silver Days? One of y'all always got me talking about Scottie Pippen. Y'all stop it. Don't do that no more. Let's stop it. Okay. Look at Scotty's face right here. So Scottie Pippen actually posted this, and it was in regard to what Michael Saylor said. He said, Bitcoin days are numbered. It seems like just a matter of time before it suffers the same fate as online gambling. Now remember, we talked about how Larry Fink, Jamie Dimon, Warren Buffett, a lot of these people talk so much crap. And even though Warren Buffett hasn't come out publicly, he bought companies. He owns companies that support cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. But if you look at this date, 2013, 12 years ago, Michael Saylor was talking crap on Bitcoin. The same bullish Michael Saylor is now. Right here, look at it. Michael Saylor is right there. What did he say 12 years ago? Bitcoin days are numbered. It seems like just a matter of time before it suffers the same fate of online gambling. It's going to zero. Pretty much what he meant. That was in 2013 and today. So when you go back, see, I don't think Scotty saw that. Look at Scotty's face. So if Scotty saw that, look at the face he put. This is from Scottie Pippen. This is his actual response to this being put back online. So he's like, wait a minute, you're not a true believer, and I shared the stage with you. Y'all remember that when he looked at Scotty? I know Satoshi. Let me stop. Anyways, I said, maybe you should let Satoshi know what Mikey said back in 2013, Pippen. That'd be cool. Oh, you got to love it. Okay, let's move on. You have the power to change everything. That's a fact. Signed, sealed, delivered. Signed, sealed, and approved. XRP ETFs, they're here. They're here. I said, glad to see XRP's price went back above $2. If it hadn't, I was going to go hand my McDonald's application in on Monday. Thank God. It's Monday. It went back up. Don't want to be cooking no fries. Not at my age. Let me stop. The hardest battle is between your old habits and your new standards. That's a fact. Sounds like a wild ride. Bitcoin's bottom already formed. Guys, looks like we might be popping up to the upside. Let's see how that plays out. What is this? Grant Cardone says, Trump will do whatever it takes to get the U.S. economy supercharged. Watch. I said, we're all waiting to start winning. All right, let's see what we got. Like, let's see. They are still trying to keep XRP pushed down. This is in regards to what? It says they are still trying to keep XRP's price pushed down like a basketball in the water. This was Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse. He made this statement like a little bit ago. When it pops, game over. I do agree with that. Versan says institutions want you to lose. This video exposes exactly how institutions manipulate the market. I'm not the only one talking about manipulation and turn retail investors until they're cash. Discernment is your edge. Once you see this pattern, you'll never look at markets again. If you guys want more information on that, make sure you guys go check it out. Versan, Black Swan Capitalist. Don't get shocked when life starts to get really good. You deserve it. For those who hold, you know what I'm talking about. Ripple, when we've been aligned with ISO 2002 from day one. Why would Ripple say that? This is, what's her name? Pam?
That data is really...
Pagan, how do you say Pega Salatini? Head of Ripple Payments Products. And they said Ripple has nothing to do with ISO 20022. However, she says, we've been aligned with ISO 20022 from day one, and we're among the first to adopt it. If y'all looked at the article I showed just earlier, 2016. 2016. Stop listening to all these idiots out there, guys. Ever heard of first mover advantage? It means leading the way while others play catch up. The next time someone says Ripple has nothing to do with ISO 20022, send them this. Let's check it out.
High care. In today's payment world, the standards are really different around the world. So if you're using the SWIFT system or TIPS in Europe or Fed in US, you follow a different protocol. In addition, the data that you can transfer, the richness of that data is really limited. So what you get is a bunch of closed networks that don't speak to each other and unstructured data that's opaque. So there's a lot of manual intervention and ultimately a really poor payment experience. With ISO 20022, these problems will be solved. So ISO 20022 is a global standard for financial information exchange. This enables interoperability between different systems, straight-through processing of payments, and rich data transfer. And it'll also foster competition because it's open and flexible. At Ripple, we've been aligned with ISO 20022 from day one. We've always recognized...
When they talk all that Chicago. By the way, guys, if you guys get a chance, make sure you guys go check us out. Chicago Coin, guys, is right here, Greatest family on planet Earth. Make sure you guys go check it out. And we're on Coinbase. You can actually access on Coinbase, download and store it in Tangent and many other wallets. Chicago. It's at Chicago Coin. Make sure you guys go check us out. Show your support. Let's get back to it.
Aligned with ISO 20022 from day one. We've always recognized...
What did she say? I'm sorry. I had some wax in my ears.
And flexible.
Clean it up.
At Ripple, we've been aligned with ISO 20022 from day one.
Even though all the haters got something to say different, at Ripple, 2016 or earlier, they've been lined up because they knew what was coming. It's called chestnut checkers.
Open and flexible. At Ripple, we've been aligned with ISO 20022 from day one. We've always recognized that this is the direction of payments and it'll be better for everyone. And we were really a first mover on that front.
The first mover, the things that they used to laugh, it's a banker's coin. It's about this and it's about that. It's not, we can't hide nothing in this. Let's stop it.
We've also joined the standard body to help contribute to how payments will shape in the future.
Yep.
Going back to your point around security, Ripple's also really committed to the highest standards in safety, privacy, and security. And a testament to this is that we have our SOC 2 certification. For those not very familiar with SOC 2 reports give really valuable...
For those not familiar with what she just said, Ripple, ISO 2002. Stop listening to Pookie. Know what you hold.
So they can't tax us. Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz. We light years ahead of the herd. Like, they don't want you to get rich, but die trying. But I slid you the crypto.
What did he say?
Trust move to a different code so they can't tax us. Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz. We light years ahead of the herd. Like,
they don't want you to get rich, but die trying.
But I slid you the...
That is not gonna happen. They wanted you to stay with that same slave-driven mentality where you trade time for money. Where you do just enough not to get fired, they pay you just enough not to quit, and you retire on a percentage what barely got you by in the first damn place. They don't want you to get rich but die trying. Not happening.
Tax us. Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz. We light years ahead of the herd. Like, they don't want you to get rich but die trying. But I slid you the crypto list, so start buying. And I'll see you at the tip top when we start flying. What? Upgrade the shit, push a button, autopilot. Party all night, so we just keep flying.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If fear's selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moving? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. This one, bag it up. Here comes the monkey. This one,
y'all ain't ready for that. Let's move on. Y'all ain't ready for that. Let's keep it going. Just saying. Where are we at now? Let's say it together. Our time This our time. It's our time right now. This is your time. All the things that you've gone through. Just think about every obstacle, every valley, every muddy, crappy situation. It is all coming together now. Your time, your moment. God bless you. It's about to happen. Grayscale Trust starts today, actually. Let's move on. TikTok ETF is ticking, and it says by the end of next year, 2026, all combined XRP ETFs will hold the Wall Street ETF record for the largest percentage gains of any first year set in history. TikTok, you don't stop. Let's keep it going. I'm locked in. Blade Style. Remember that movie? Great movie. Crazy how they change their tune. The next thing you know, old Mikey Saylor will be getting a XRP tattoo on his buttocks. Remember this back in the day? Huh? 12 years ago, Bitcoin, our days are numbered. It's going to crap. Yeah. It's just a matter of time before the same thing happens. It's all gone gamut. It's crap. It's battery acid. It's like cancer. It's like, I mean, they were talking about I remember them talking about all kinds of stuff. And all of a sudden, huh? Guess who loves it? This had me cracking up from John Squire. He said, oh, God, you got to laugh at this. John Squire said, XRP holders when it finally hits 1K in 2080. That's funny as hell. I got to turn that damn volume off. I want to get in trouble. When it finally gets $1,000 in 2080. You be riding a straight bucket, but you like, my man is so old. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Certain things just funny as hell. That is funny as hell. My God, that's funny. Oh, man. Ye of little faith. Okay, let's move on. As the XRP price goes up, the XRP ETF models change, and there is only up. When you've been through what the XRP Army has, everything else is cake. It's a cakewalk. We ain't worried about it. Oh, by the way, documentation. Let's check it out. Ripple is now part of the ISO 2002 standards body. The first member focused on the distributed ledger technology, DLT, right here, but we're not part of it. It came out from Ripple. Who put this out? Ripple. Who put it out? Ripple. Cross-border payments aren't ready for the future. I'm having a hard time reading this. Global payment standards are fragmented, resulting in close networks, unstructured data, and what it says? Something payments that require manual intervention. Okay, right here it says the world is converging on a new global standard, ISO 20022. Huh? The de facto global data standard for modern payments to help enable this next step in global interoperability and meet the evolving needs of our customers. Ripple is now part of the ISO 20022 standard body. But 6.8. But someone said, and man, you know how much fake. You know what I mean? Look, I don't trust AI, and I don't trust a whole lot of documentation right now because boy, there's so much fake stuff going on right now. But what I do trust is Ripple. Come on now, stop it. It's never too late to chase your dreams. You're damn straight. Down, but never out. It was down, but it sure as hell is not out. Look at it now. Where's that? Like 223? Just saying, 224? Whatever. Wait till it hits like $10 and it's like $102.24. Okay, let's see where we at. Shouts out to my man King Karan. He says, all I want for Christmas is XRP to $10 and flare to 50 cents. I'll tell you what. I don't think that's asking too much of Santa. I really don't. If anyone deserves the present they want, I would say it's the XRP Army. Facts. Migration is here. Ripple's XRPL versus Stellar Network. Can XRP or XLM thrive in the new payments era? Yep, it's right here. Smoke put it out. Let's see. It says ISO 20022's principle on Smoke states that the ISO 20. It says, in case you missed it, the ISO 20022 site is showing an approved request to enable Ripple's interledger. The ISO 20022 site is showing. Look, guys, right here. Right? Stop it. That looks like the same thing we showed you the video of. All right, let's move on. Wait. Oh, this is in conjunction with what I put out. Okay, it's right there. Let's do it. Swift. That looks like a lot of digging. But at the end of the day, make sure you guys go read and check it out. Big things happening. How about that? Let's move on. But shouts out to Smoke and that post that I put out. Oh, okay. So he shared the post that I put out, which is this part right here, and then I found it and I put it out down here. Okay, so make sure you guys go here, hit the link, boom, and go read it. We got, because of time constrictions, we're gonna move on an hour and a half. My God, I gotta shut down my damn videos. Okay, did we tap the bottom for XRP BTC? I think so. Zach Rector says a 40 to 200 XRP multiplier.
XRP $40 to $200 scenario. Let's run through the math. What we observed on the Bitcoin ETFs is 62 billion of inflows.
Okay.
But during that same time period on the centralized exchanges, there was about 24 billion of outflows.
Okay.
So net, we have about 37 billion of inflows into Bitcoin.
Okay.
Bitcoin went from 38,000 to about 126,000 during that time period, growing by 1.76 trillion for its market cap. Now, that market cap multiplier is 46. And so what I did is we're looking at assumptions, conservative assumptions, of 5 billion down to 50 billion coming into XRP over the next 5 years. And we're applying a 50x, 100x, and a 200x multiplier to that.
Sheesh.
And the base case that I'm looking at for XRP over the next 5 years is between a $40 to $200 XRP, staying ridiculously conservative and just taking it back to the math.
Ridiculously conservative, because you obviously see conservative numbers from Dom and Phil doing this numbers, whatever he said. They said 1,000. He's being even more ridiculous. 40 to 200. That's ridiculously, like you said, ridiculously conservative.
Go check out the video. It's dropping on YouTube right now.
Yeah. So, but I like this approach from Zach, giving you the low, and Phil and Dom giving you a modest, and then you got bullish from everybody else. You know, the Jake Clavers, the Jimmy Valleys. But I like this. I like it. Make sure you guys go check out my man Zach. Zach knows. Okay. Digital Asset Investor puts out, he said, we've seen it over and over, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and now Zcash. The VC pump gang PR machine. I believe the XRP community is one of the only grassroots crypto communities online. That's why the playbook has always been to call us paid when we never have been. Oh, I see. Talking about paid influencers. Accuse us of what they're doing. It's a playbook. So Zach Rector put this out, and it shows by this guy, Mark Ross, where some of these influencers, Zcash is basically like Bitcoin, you know, putting this stuff out, and they're offering people money. So they're reaching out to these people and saying, hey, you know, you want to collab, you want to get paid? And yeah, we don't get paid, baby. That's what I love. Shouts out to, he said, though, it says Ripple doesn't have to lie or buy. Try to lie or try to buy. Facts. Shouts out to my man DAI for that one. Okay, let's keep it going. Guy on Earth puts out XRP struggling at lower range as a series of lower highs have been consecutively printed on the LTF. Indicators look bottomed and tell us that a relief rally is coming. But as we keep seeing, that has not led to a bid yet. The lower highs could point towards another flush brewing below this range of $1.75 to $1.80 support again. However, reversing the lower high pattern can see the start of relief to get us back up to 196, which we have surpassed by like 30 cents. So shouts out to XRP. Let's move on. Don't allow someone to treat you poorly just because you love them. Facts on facts on facts. This is in conjunction with what, who was it? Smoke had put a post out on this right here. But hey, 14,000 people seen it. Make sure you guys go check it out as well. That part, it says, Arthur says, let me remind you of something. All these giants haven't even filed for a spot XRP ETF yet. BlackRock, Facts, Fidelity, Vanguard, JP Morgan, Asset Managers, State Street, Invesco, Charles Schwab, T. Rowe Price, and PIMCO. That's like PIMCO. All right, so shouts out to my man Arthur pointing those out. When those guys come in, can you imagine how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add that on top of what's coming. My God. Okay. XRP to ISO 2002 to Swift, all linked. By the way, Smoke puts this out right here, the documentation for anyone who wants to see the actual code linking XRP to ISO 20022 and Swift. Here's the direct proof. So if you guys want the code, it's right there. It's right there. Damn it. Image 2 comes from R3 Quarters code base, importing modules like XRP payment, XRP settlement, Swift service, and Swift payment status type. This places XRP and Swift functionality in the same system. Why this matters? Any token or company that wants to operate on Swift's network must be ISO 20022 compliant. This code provides XRP meets this code proves XRP meets that standard. Because XRP is ISO 20022 ready and Swift relies on those standards, Ripple can technically connect and settle directly with any Swift-enabled institution via XRPL. It's right here. There's a code. But they said, stop it. There's a code. Move on. Okay, it's about getting in where you fit in. This is talking about different prices where you're at. Get in where you fit in. That's a fact. Humble beginnings take over the world. What? Back in 2014, people had to use PayPal to buy XRP. 75,000 XRP for $300. That's 4 cents per XRP. My God, that's a whole lot. I mean, that's a hell of a deal. Let's move on. How far we've come. XRP, XRPL, the evolution of money. Paul Barron puts out why XRP will replace traditional finance in the next 5 years. A few years, I'm sorry. Only asset without a counterparty. Bridge asset routing. All trades behind the scenes. Every new stablecoin /RWA increases XRP's usage automatically. Banks plus blockchain apps. Lending plus on-chain. Money movement plus instant. XRP at the center of it all. And what did Ripple say? XRP is at the center of everything we do. Just saying. Breaking. XRP just got its biggest validation yet. Sal Gaberti, who CEO of Tectrum Trading, just said this on CNBC. Hundreds of millions of inflows into the next 2x leverage XXRP fund in only 16 weeks. Big things are coming. Let's listen to what Sal had to say. Let's check it out.
Currencies. Joining me now is Sal Gilberti, the president and CEO of Tectrum Trading. This is an interesting development. You're one of the firms out there that runs a slate of ETFs, but one of them is a levered fund tied to the value of a big cryptocurrency, and that's XRP. One of them is a levered fund tied to the value of a big cryptocurrency, and that's XRP. Tied to the value of a big cryptocurrency, and that's XRP.
You damn straight.
Just what can you tell us about how much investor interest there is in XRP and, of course, a levered instrument to it?
Well, thank you, Don. There's enormous interest in XRP. They call it the XRP Army, and I realize they call it that for a reason. We launched this fund. It'll be 16 weeks tomorrow, and the money that's come in is quite extraordinary. Hundreds of millions of dollars have come in. It's our most successful fund. We're 16 years old today when I incorporated the company, coincidentally, and we've never seen a response like that.
How did you make the turn? Because the slate of products you have are mainly agricultural based, and then you decide to venture out into cryptocurrency, specifically XRP. What was the thinking there?
Well,
specifically XRP. What was the thinking there, Saul?
We had filed for Bitcoin before, and we do have crypto interests, and so and I'm an XRP enthusiast. And when I saw the opportunity to file and get it approved, and really not holding XRP itself, but holding the derivatives so that we could leverage it and give investors what they want. They clearly want some leverage.
To give investors what they clearly want. Shouts out to my sister, World Be Free. We got Hustle Hard in here. Too Blessed is up in here. We know you blessed. Marlon Goodman in the house. What? We're light years ahead of the herd. You're damn straight. For those of y'all who don't know, y'all better listen to what my brother says. Crypto Tales in the house. Crypto Tales, the man, the myth, the legend, is in the house. We got HBTINCS is in the house. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Did I miss anybody else? Greatest family on planet Earth, EARF. Let's keep it going. We got a lot to talk about. Saul. Better call Saul. Let's stop. XRP Army, get ready. 21 shares. Get ready. It's coming. Swift is coming. Feel grateful just to be here. I feel grateful just to be here. 21 shares. XRP ETF loading up more moolah, baby. Don't let temporary pullbacks ruin your shine. That's a fact. This is looking ugly out here. It was, but it's not anymore. Guys, I appreciate you guys in a major way. I think we're going to get up out of here. Shouts out to the greatest family ever. I appreciate you guys in a major way. Before we get up out of here, I think, based off of the narrative, based off of what we're seeing, based off the fact, regardless of Bitcoin doing, XRP is on its way. 6 ETFs, many more to come. They bullied us. They tried everything they could to stop us. But at the end of the day, it's our time. Crypto for life. Chicago Coin Family. XRP Army. This is for you.
some. We looking for that astro flip. Guacamole, I want the whole damn dip. I got my spacesuit on. Yeah, I want the whole damn shit. And if you bring in any photo, bust the whole damn clip. Now, we do our own research here. Over ledger on a t-shirt here. We in the jungle, I know. They like, monkey, how you see so clear? I did my homework, so he don't care. Yeah. Sitting on the ledger with the bag man. And I just bought Quant with my bad hand. A little Globy and some XTC. And a little more XRP. We not playing.
Come on.
So basically we repping for the same set. Cause we
that's somebody's house coming up soon.
Was here way before the main net. Who would have thought that crypto tales would come together on a topic that we know so well? Music.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If fear's selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the mooning? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one, bag it up.
Shouts out to the greatest family on planet Earth, EARF. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. We got DCA, Crypto Dave, Operation Shutdown. Jose's in the house. Too blessed. XRP Hustle Hard. World Be Free is in the house. That's my sister right there. Marlon Goodman is up in here. We got Jessica Crypto, Jesse Crypto. Jesse Crypto in the house. Good to see you, my man, or sis. Jesse Crypto in the house. Not sure who that is. But welcome to the family. We love you. Appreciate you. Two Blessings up in here. Who else is up in here? Crypto Tell, my man, Pots and Pans. Who else we got up in here? We got HTB Inks is up in here. Operation Shutdown. That's my brother. Who else? Crypto Tell, the man, the myth, the legend, the Tales. Anybody else? Jose Velasquez, Silver Days, XRP, Big Bro 10, Mike O. Sev Meister is in the house. That's how, unless I'm saying it wrong. Jeffrey Dahmer's up in here. Good to see you, Jeff. Moto G7 Plus up in here. We got Yasid. What's up, Yasid? Jeffrey Dahmer. Huh? Good to see you, my man. Crypto Outlaws in the house. We got Beekeeper 69 up in here. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me get real rich. Up in here. Let me stop. Who else up in here? That's the XRP Army. Mama Land's up in here. We got shouts out to Chicago Coin family as well. My beautiful queen, Jeanette. We got Tiffany Serranos. Hey, hey. I can't stay long, but wanted to say hi. Shouts out to you, sis. Shouts out to Gabe as well. Who else we got up in here? Marquise is up in the house, huh? We got Paul Little. Marquise, Paul Little. Ricky Ricardo. How's Lucy doing? Shouts out to Ricky. Huh? Edward Fernlowski's in the house. We got Mel Will. Good to see you, Mel Will. Good to see you, Edward. Ivan Hernandez up in here. C. Kaz, that's my brother. Disco R1 in the house. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Chicken 415 up in here. Anthony the Man, the Myth, the Wanner. That's my dog right there. Appreciate you, my brother. Charles Can't Lie. Huh? Guys, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Until next time. What it do? What it do, Tails? That's my boy right there. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time, it's your boy James, a.k.a. 68J. Peace. Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. Yeah.